Okay, so happy Father's Day to all. Uh, some of you are definitely qualify as fathers, and some of you qualify as one parent, single parent. Um, Trying to get this proper. Need to go this way. There we go. Hi. Okay. Excuse me. Uh, so see if I'm live, like I should be right now. I am. Okay. Watching for comments on my comments. Uh, I don't know how to do that, but my chat. There. All right. Those of you in my Facebook feed, hi. Those of you in my um, those of you in my YouTube feed, hello, hello as well. Cooking some chicken back here because it's Father's Day. Oh, yeah, I didn't. I realized I didn't show you all my shirt yesterday, so apologize. But this is my shirt today. And for those of you who don't know, it's Cooper Allen, and Cooper Allen is awesome. I went to see him in concert, where I got the shirt. Started out kind of like me doing these videos. So, except of course he can sing. That's a big difference. But my chat is blank. I got to start doing this because it's blank. My chat on YouTube is also blank. So let's take a quick gander, if we can, at our news headlines, because crazy situations just seem to be the norm these days. Um, for example, leaders in the Caribbean and African countries are calling for payments, debt cancellation, and formal apologies over slavery. I will accept their apologies on behalf of all of the white people who were enslaved by them. Huh, be right back. Yeah, I said that right. I will accept their apology because what slavery happened between white people and the African countries. It was kind of a regular thing back in the day. So, yeah, I would accept their payments, their, apologies. Um, Bill Mayer, I don't know if anybody caught a clip of him, but he is encouraging everybody to celebrate the 4th of July. I'm encouraging everybody to celebrate the 4th of July. 250 years of freedom is not something to just ignore. Um, but a lot of people are, oh, I don't feel like it. They're trying to make it political. It's not political. There were no Republicans, there were no Democrats at the signing of the Declaration of Independence. There were none. So you can't make it political because our country, by definition, has multiple parties. So let's not beat each other up for this. It's stupid, to be honest, to try and pick sides over something that's not political. Our country being um, celebrating its 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence is not a political statement. Okay. Um, those of you watching the World Cup, USA stands a chance. Who'd have thought? USA, USA, everybody cheer with me. It's a, I'll be honest, I've got a heavy heart. Um, Y'all have been watching long enough, you know. Back in January, I lost my Aunt Tammy. And then, like 2 weeks later, I lost my cousin Jimmy. And then 2 weeks after that, I lost my mom. And then a month after that, I lost, my wife lost her grandfather. Um, it just, it just keeps going. It keeps going. But received some terrible news this morning, which I'm hoping I'm not stepping on anybody's toes by saying this, but had another death in our family, my mom's side of the family. I'm just heartbroken at the moment. I'm torn up, but trying to keep going. Uh, for those of you who are interested in my brother's book, you can get him on Amazon. All of his books are on Amazon. Um, he has sent me mine so I can preview read it and get back to all of you about what I think, and then I'll probably end up buying the rest of his. My brother is a brilliant young man, so he's very talented. All of my family has their talents. I mean, speaking of talents, um, let's take a look at, if we can, if you want to call it, talents. I don't even know if they're called talents. And that would be those. You can watch me on Suno, or you can watch me on TikTok or Facebook, YouTube. X, I am not authorized to be on yet, uh, but I will be someday soon. And of course, on Suno, if you want to watch my music, hear my music. Can't say watch. No, I don't do the videos, and I don't sing it myself. Although Suno does let me pretend it's my music. They let me pretend I'm singing. um, wonderful thing. Oh, now I'm going into my Kurt Russell. Don't know how many of you like Kurt Russell's uh, acting and stuff, but apparently they're making another Escape from New York sequel. This one involves Chicago. I'm not sure of the details, but it's supposedly a prequel to the other two. But Kurt Russell loved the man. But it looks like we might be getting yeah, uh, another chance at seeing Kurt Russell. Don't know if he's actually going to be acting
Here's a streaming platform that you.
or if he's just going to be the one, calling the shots behind the scenes and having a younger actor portray him. I'm not exactly certain on that one. So, There.
Ron James for governor of Michigan. I just got off the phone with.
Reason. I don't know how to watch my own. I don't know how to watch my own live on Facebook, so I can't really watch for the Facebook chat groups. However, we're going to try that. There you go. Hi. One of my cats has decided to come visit. So I want to wish Roy happy Father's Day. I want to wish my brother Stuart, my brother John. Well, you know, if you're a father, I'm wishing you happy Father's Day, plain and simple. If you're a single mom, I'm wishing you a happy Parents' Day, okay? There, that's as close as I get to PC, because I'm not going to get PC. I don't do PC, as you all know. My idea of PC is not losing my temper when somebody walks by dressed as a woman and is obviously a man. That's as PC as I go. Got to admit, my chicken's already starting to give off a scent, and I like it. News. What other news? Well, let's take a look at one of my other favorite sources of news. Call it the impartial news. It's not. There's no such thing as impartial news. For those of you wondering, no such. My babies just saw something outside. So they're excited. Okay, I heard you. Thank you, baby. Draco! Hi. No, Buster. Buster. Hi. Okay, so going back to what I was saying. News. Well, let's see what we got for news. FDA is recalling blood pressure drugs. Okay, so that doesn't really affect me, but what do y'all think about the whole Juneteenth fiasco? I mean, the Pride Day game that players refused to wear the Pride game outfit, and so they forfeited a game. Oh yeah, it's a thing that happened. Then you got other ones that are wearing their hats with Bible verses on them, and they're saying that that's not appropriate. What? Why not? Why not? Some people go, well, you know, you got to separate church and state. I'm going to tell you a little secret about that. When our forefathers said we want to separate church and state, it's not what you think. It's not keep our church out of our schools. It's not keep church out. They did it because we were considered um, a Christian country. We were considered a Christian country. And to protect that, to protect the Christianity of our country, is why they said to separate church and state. True fact. So, those of you who think that you that you're protecting church and state or protecting church and state being one by telling us we can't have church in our or religion in our schools, you're backwards. What I find amusing, and I don't mean this, I'm not pointing fingers, first and foremost. I should be. I could. but I'm not. Um, but as people get older, and I don't care who people, I don't care if it's me, I don't care if it's you, I don't care if it's your neighbor. As people get older, they start to see things different. They start to see the world different. And one of the things that they start to see is the truth. The truth in the form of their religious choices. No, no, I am not saying that everybody on their deathbed converts to Christianity, but it's kind of funny that a lot of people do, but not everybody does. Um, but people start realizing things when they're getting older and they find out that, they're not going to live forever. What are they going to do with their eternity? Hmm. By the way, in the Bible, just saying, demons, the demons wanted to be called they them. Just saying. So maybe you're not dealing with people who want to be, asexual or whatever. No, you're dealing with demons. By the way, I do not celebrate Pride Month, but not because I do have anything against homosexuals or as they call them, the alphabet mafia. I don't. I don't celebrate Pride Month because I think it's stupid. Now, I'm going to get lots of guff for this, but Pride Month is stupid. African history or Black History Month, stupid. Okay. Do you want to know what Black history is? Our history. I'm not black, but I am a human being. They are a human being. People, as a general rule, are, I believe, good. I believe people are inherently good. That's my belief. But I also believe the devil is among us. I believe there is evil, that evil is among us, and it is real. I don't encourage behavior that goes against my religious views, but I am not the type that presses my religious views upon other people. The closest I get to that is these lives. That's smelling so good. Um, I just started it. It's crazy. For those of you who are interested, this machine back here is by Pampered Chef. It's called a multi-cooker, and I love it. Nope, I'm not trying to sell you something, but I love it. Love my Pampered Chef. I got a Pampered Chef, you know. And then behind me on my other side, that is also a Dusty, but a Pampered Chef air fryer. And then over here where you can't see, but you may have seen in some of my previous videos, I have uh, my coffee bar, which has a uh, Pampered Chef coffee maker. So I'm not saying I love my Pampered Chef, but I love my Pampered Chef. Uh, for those of you interested, by all means, Take a look into it. It's some good stuff. It's expensive. I'm not going to lie. It's not cheap. But if you enjoy cooking, like I enjoy cooking, you really can't go wrong with Pampered Chef. They have some really cool stuff. I love it. I love it. Okay, that's enough about my Pampered Chef. I just kind of got distracted by the chicken. Ooh, that's going to be a good dinner tonight. My wife and I and my daughter actually are going to have a very good dinner. Father's Day, and I have the house to myself. What better way to celebrate Father's Day? Sarcasm. I hope you all get to spend time with your families. That's how to spend Father's Day. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your family, even if they're not your family. I have a lot of family. Come from a big family. I have two older brothers, and I have a sister, older, and then I have by birth, by blood, I have two older brothers, an older sister. I have two younger brothers that are my stepbrothers, and two younger brothers that are my half brothers, and we all grew up together. Um, so that alone encompasses a lot of my family. My uh, my family, as I got older, just continued to grow. When I got to be a parent myself, I ended up with extra family. Not only my wife and her family, or my second wife, her family hated me, or my third wife, and I love this woman. Those of you who follow me to any extent know how much I love my wife. But I get their families. My brother Bo is from my first marriage, but he's still my brother Bo. My brother Josh, he's from my first marriage. He's still my brother Josh. You don't get rid of family, you just keep collecting them. Now, when it comes to your children, I have a lot of those too. Between my three marriages, I ended up with 9 kids. I would name them off, but some of them might be too shy to be on TV or on video. Guess not TV. I'm looking at myself on TV, but because I'm watching the live on YouTube, making sure it comes through, but I'm not seeing, to be honest, any comments coming up on my YouTube feed, nor am I seeing any comments coming up on my Restream chat or on my Facebook chat. So crazy, crazy, crazy. But family, I had 9 of them. And each one of them were nice enough at some point in time to give me extra family. Jamie and Kelly, and well, they know who they are extra family that my daughter brought in. And then my son, he brought in his extra family, his friends, Zach, for example. And then my next son brought in his extra family. My next son brought in his extra family. My next daughter brought in her extra family. You get the idea. I just kept gathering more and more children that were not biologically mine, but were still family. So I hope today that you get to spend time with your family because that's important. I've always said family is important. And right now, my life has turned a little upside down. So who heard about the algae in the reflecting pool, right? Oh my goodness. Stupid. Media's all over that. Got to blame Trump for it. They blame Trump because he shouldn't have spent that much on it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, where was this same group of media during, our disasters, during our flooding here in Michigan? Where was the media then? What about the hurricane in western North Carolina where people were homeless? And instead of getting those people help, you sent money to California. What happened to that? Um, J.K. Rowling. For those of you who enjoy her writing, I enjoy her humor. The woman is hilarious. Hi, Axel. She posted on her Twitter account. Somebody accused her of being a demon, and she put, "I am, yes." That's in a direct quote. J.K. Rowling, direct quote, "I am, yes. My husband called a priest last year and found out the exorcism would cost around £500. I'm not saying Neil's tight, but he chose to buy a bottle of holy water and do it himself, which is why I'm still possessed of a demon that refuses to believe that women have dicks." End quote. Oh, Carol Edwards humor. Don't get me wrong, I went and saw the movies, but um, read the books. But does anybody realize that our world is being controlled? Look around you, wherever you're at, count 10 people. 9 of those people, Buster, get away from the window. Buster, thank you. 9 of those people around you think like you do. Okay? Just saying. One of those people around you does not. Okay? But that one person tells the rest of you, the other 9 of you, what to do. That's the world we live in. That is the world we live in. 9 out of 10 are not, for example, in favor of the pronoun game. But they forced us into it. 9 out of 10 did not believe COVID was such a terrible thing. Lay down. Lay down. 9 out of 10 didn't want the jab. Didn't want them to force us to have the jab. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 people on any of the decisions that were made in our country over the last 10 years, and I'm being generous because it's been longer, 10 years, 9 out of 10 have been being told what to do by 1 out of 10. And we let them. Why? Why? I mean, I'm not going to let somebody come into my house and tell me what I can or cannot do. That's my house. Why do we let them come into our country and tell us what we can or cannot do? Just asking. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever you need to do. And chat, share my videos out there, whatever. I'm trying, but as I can show you, my wonderful uh, Restream chat is totally empty. Nothing there, not even me. My other Restream, which actually shows my Restream, also has nothing in the chat. Say this over here is the chat area, and I can type chat message. Hello. And it goes up, but I don't get anything because nobody is, for some reason, I'm not receiving the chats back. Remember, follow if you want me on any of those. Um, I would appreciate it, especially my YouTube. I still have very few people following me there, but it's almost 4 o'clock. My chicken is smelling good. My wife gets out at 4, and I'm going to be spending time with my beautiful bride. So I'm going to say love to all and a quick prayer to the man above to take care of my loved ones that have joined him of recent months. Shout out to all my family. Uh, hang in there. We're stronger together. I can't wait until I can come visit you all again. So, happy Father's Day to all. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. I know Mondays are kind of my off day, but my wife's schedule got changed, so Mondays are back on. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Love to all, and I'll